Morning, everyone. This is Sean Butner with Start Your Morning with a Coach, where we talk about high performance principles to set you up for the day. It's Friday. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope everyone's well. This is usually the recap video, and we're going to continue that for the week. So, with that said, we've been talking about attitude, and so I'll do a quick recap. But if you're joining me for the first time, say hello below where you're from. How's it going? What's going on, Michael? I see that you're here. Just say hi. If you have any questions, put it below. I'll probably get to them after we get through the getting set for the day. Just because it's me and there's a lot of juggling parts. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook right now. So I'm trying to hit all those and making sure I get it. If I don't get to your question on this live cast too, I will definitely get to it right after when I can see the comment. Okay, so attitude. What we talked about on Monday, I had the terrible pandemic part over haircut because my hair is getting long. So have hair clippers ordered, didn't come yet, hence the hat for the rest of the week. More importantly, though, we talked about these different attitudes. And attitude is just a collection of feelings and values that we show in our behavior towards different things. And so some of the things that I've noticed out there are, there's this attitude of defiance where you're just fighting against everything that could possibly, be, I guess. I don't know the best way to explain it, but, versus feeling connected. So it's okay to argue. It's okay to question things. It's okay to be a skeptic, and I actually think it's really important to have that aspect of it. But when you're doing it and you're not considering the humanity of others, that's where I think we get in trouble in our performance. So if you're constantly thinking that everyone is a liar, everyone's out to get you, everyone, doesn't really care about anyone else, and so you don't have to care about anyone else, that's a huge problem. If you're going to be a leader and lead teams, if you're going to go after big changes, if you have this attitude that you're constantly fighting with things and there's no meaning behind it, it's just going to make you a miserable person. So don't do that. So I guess I probably should have started this off too with how has your attitude been in the last 2 weeks? We just talked about, are you defiant? Are you connected? Are you able to have those tough conversations, but still, connect with the person, come to a better understanding, and have that moment of co-creation and leadership. But overall, how have you felt? Have you felt, look at the notes. Have you been engaging in that team think, that group think, where you see a headline and that's immediately your opinion without digging deep, without figuring out the nuance? Or are you able to say, okay, that's one data point. Let's take a look at some other data points and then really, try to figure out where do these sources come from? What does it really mean? What's really important here? Because it's really hard to live a life of purpose, and it's really hard, to be a leader if everyone's telling you how to think, or you're not doing the work to actually process the information. So we have so much information. This is so vitally important right now that we really need to be thinking about that. The third attitude that we talked about, or dimension of attitude, I should say, is freedom. How free do you feel? How trapped do you feel? We're talking about freedom in your choice. We're talking about freedom in your expression. How you feel, how you think. What's going on, Dave? How you act and how you think. So being able to engage in those different types of freedom, will help you either, feel like the world's your oyster or really feel trapped. So, and then yesterday we talked about just thinking bigger, this attitude of scarcity, of being small versus believing in a big dream. Most leaders, I'd say almost all leaders actually, have some type of big dream for the future that they're chasing, that they're working towards, that they're trying to build. And, it's such an important thing to where, when you're thinking big, you're able to step up, you're able to take on the difficult tasks and, you know, really change your life in a meaningful way. So, you know, these were for the attitudes we talked about. Here's some key distinctions here. Like, you have a choice in your attitude. So you can choose any one of these dimensions or anything else that I talked about or didn't talk about, because this is not an exhaustive list. You know, it's just stuff that I was working through this week. You can actually lead with your attitude. Like, how you show up really matters right now, guys. And we need more people to be even keel. We need more people to have those big dreams, to be pushing, to be, you know, building community, to be connected. Because so many people are so freaked out, and you start to think small. You start to be defiant in everything. You start to, you know, just go with the group, and you really don't feel like you're free in any matter. And then finally, like, it's just being a good citizen, you know? I think each of these dimensions, you know, if we're thinking in a broader category, a broader way of thinking, like, this is just good, engaged citizenship. You know, we need people like you and me to lead, to be the example out there, to really be, you know, pushing this feeling of we're all in it together. You know, we really need to be pushing this feeling of we can all be free and do the right thing. You know, it's not mutually exclusive. You know, we can all dream a bit bigger and try to lead into a bigger future after all this is done. So I hope you guys love this video. I wanted to share with you today, too. We're doing day 5 of the Work From Home Challenge. So on Instagram, it's in my bio. I'll throw the link up here right now on the other channels. And, you know, today we're going to be talking about focus management. So we've talked about setting up your environment, creating your schedule, getting some routines, creating and setting boundaries, communicating those out. And today is going to be where the rubber hits the road, where we're really engaging on how do you make the most out of the time on your schedule after you've done your routines and you're ready to get done and get working. So this is where a lot of the high performance stuff comes in to help make sure that you're really focused, you're really doing great on whatever you're working on, really turning the dial and moving forward with your dreams, with your big projects, with the things that are going to make a big difference in your life. So check it out. If you haven't signed up, sign up on that link. There's also an offer going on right now where you can get all those videos if you can't watch them. You know, they're about 20 minutes each, plus time for questions and whatnot. But for $1, you can get all access to those videos for a lifetime. You also get signed up for my Start Your Month with a Coach, which is monthly ongoing training to help you manage your focus, to help you eliminate distractions, to help you increase your performance at home or at work or wherever, in your relationships, in your health. We take a look at all those different areas, but we're really trying to get you to that next level so that you can live that life that you really want. So check out the Work From Home Challenge, guys. We'll be wrapping up here in 2 days, and so in 5 days, all the videos are going down and going away. So make sure for $1, you get to keep them forever, and you can check out this Start Your Month with the Coach program. Okay, so see you guys on Monday on the next Start Your Morning with the Coach. Don't know what we're going to be talking about next week quite yet. I'm working on a schedule to have a little bit of that more planned out. But any case, guys, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for showing up to these live shows or watching these videos. It's something that I've been doing for the last 6 weeks, and it's really helped me start my day. But it's really just been fun. So I really enjoy doing these for you. If you need me to talk about anything in particular, or there's something you're struggling with, or you're like, man, I just need a different perspective, post those down in the comments, and I'll take that forward into the next week of morning shows somehow, so that we can, help you out. So that's what it's all about, and that rhymed on purpose. So, any case, guys, take care. I will see you on Monday, and be well and take care of each other. All right, bye, guys.